On the afternoon of April 4th, 2023 local time, former U.S. President Trump arrived at the Manhattan Criminal Court in downtown Manhattan, New York, to appear in court for arraignment. After Trump appeared in court, the Manhattan grand jury also released the indictment against Trump, accusing him of 34 counts, which could result in a maximum sentence of 136 years. In January 2023, the hush money case against Trump was reopened, and he is currently facing 5 legal investigations, including 2 criminal cases. Hush money case. The criminal case that could put Trump behind bars occurred in Manhattan, New York. Manhattan prosecutor and Democrat Alvin Bragg launched an investigation into the payment of hush money by Trump's lawyer to an adult film actress before the 2016 U.S. presidential election. The actress claimed to have had an affair with Trump years ago, which he vehemently denied, accusing the Democrats of political persecution and election interference. New York State Civil Investigation. New York State Attorney General Letitia James has filed a civil lawsuit against Trump. James alleges that Trump lied about the size, value, and income of his properties, overestimating his assets by billions of dollars to obtain lower loan rates from banks. James is seeking to recover up to $250 million in improper gains from the former president. If James prevails in court, Trump could face a hefty fine, and he and his children could be permanently barred from serving as executives or directors of any New York companies. Georgia criminal investigation. The investigation began during the 2020 presidential election when Trump was trailing behind the Democratic candidate Joe Biden after preliminary results in Georgia. Trump personally called Georgia's Secretary of State, Brad Raffensperger, asking him to find more votes to overturn the results in his favor.
I just want to find 11,780 votes, which is one more than we have.
A local grand jury recently concluded an investigation into whether Trump illegally interfered in the 2020 presidential election. Chief Juror Emily Coles stated that, about who they're looking at for charges, "You're not going to be shocked, it's not rocket science." Trump MarALago investigation. On August 8, 2022, the FBI searched Trump's MarALago and found over 11,000 documents and photos. Over 100 of them were labeled as classified, with 54 classified as secret, 31 as confidential, and 18 as the highest level of top secret. Trump claimed that all sensitive materials had been returned, but the Justice Department said that many highly classified documents may have been hidden or moved. January 6th, Capitol Hill, Riot investigation. On the afternoon of January 6th, 2021, during the certification of the election results by the U.S. Congress, a large number of Trump supporters violently stormed the Capitol building, resulting in casualties. On the evening of December 22, 2022, the U.S. House of Representatives Select Committee released its final report of the January 6, 2021 U.S. Capitol Hill riot. The report accused Trump of refusing to recognize and plotting to overturn the 2020 U.S. presidential election results. The final investigation report also recommended banning Trump from holding office again, and the committee refers Trump to Justice Department. On the evening of April 4, 2023 local time, former U.S. President Trump returned to his MarALago estate in Florida and gave a speech after appearing in court in Manhattan, New York.
And I never thought anything like this could happen in America. Never thought it could happen. The only crime that I have committed is to fearlessly defend our nation from those who seek to destroy it.
According to some U.S. media agencies, Trump used a strategy in his speech to blur the line between court battles and political opponents, swaying public opinion over his arrest while ginning up enthusiasm and campaign contributions from his base of supporters. Opinions among the American public on the charges against the former president are also divided. According to a survey conducted by a public opinion research website, 32% of Americans believe that the charges against Trump will make him a stronger candidate in the 2024 presidential election, while 21% believe it will make no difference. Only 14% of Americans say it is very likely that Trump will be convicted of any of the crimes, while 25% say it is somewhat likely, 22% say it is not very likely, and 23% say it is not likely at all. The next court hearing for Trump, which he will attend in person, is scheduled for December 4th, 2023 in New York. There is no precedent in U.S. political history for such a high-profile charge against a former president. In addition, Trump is also a candidate for the 2024 U.S. presidential election, and experts find it difficult to predict the final outcome of this prosecution.
我们现在不知道最后的结果啊，有可能呢，因为中间某种因素啊，就停了。对于特朗普的政治前途有什么影响？现在也不知道。说为什么特朗普先生下来以后啊，遭到这么多起诉呢？我想几个原因，一个呢，应该是政党恶斗啊在加剧，美国政治的质量在下降。还有一个确实跟他个人有点关系啊，因为他以前呢，这个没有从过政，然后呢，这个也经商也比较成功。
As the U.S. enters the 2024 presidential election cycle, the struggle between the Democratic and Republican parties is intensifying. The essence behind many of the accusations against Trump is the increasing polarization between the two major parties in the U.S. The State of Democracy in the United States, 2022, released by Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the People's Republic of China, quoted an article in the New York Review of Books, points out that America is already a binational state, with the Republicans and Democrats leading two sharply opposed national communities that effectively operate as confederations under a single federal government. However, in the political environment of partisan struggles, it is only innocent American citizens who are struggling to survive.